What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. United We Stand 734. This is your boy Honky Kong, and here it is, the Trayvon Martin video. I had to do one eventually, right? I'm not going to bore anyone with a ton of background information. Everybody who is alive right now and has the ability to see and hear, I'm quite certain, has got just about enough coverage where everybody's pretty much intimately familiar with the situation. So I'm not going to go into any crazy background. There's a ton of stuff that happened, but I don't really want to talk about that. I pretty much just want to talk about my opinion, what I've gathered. And to be honest with you, I've been kind of a casual observer. I haven't really followed this trial that closely. I've read quite a bit, and I've caught some pieces here and there of the trial, but I haven't been glued to the TV. Just don't have time for that. I haven't really been crazy, into this, into checking it out. So this is just my gut instinct and what I've gathered. First thing I want to talk about is the stand your ground law. For those of you who don't know what it means, the stand your ground law is, in my opinion, it's a good law. It gives law-abiding citizens the ability to defend themselves without having to prove they were able to retreat from a situation. So basically it means if you're anywhere you legally have the right to be, you're attacked, your life is in danger, you kill the piece of shit that's attacking you, you're good to go, you're clear. You didn't have to prove that you could have escaped or made a getaway. That's not necessary, okay? You do not have to attempt to escape. If you're anywhere you have a legal right to be and your life is threatened in danger, all right? My opinion, and this, like I said, this is my opinion only. I have no idea what the jury's got. I haven't seen all the evidence, and this is probably going to piss off a lot of my gun nuts. But my opinion is George Zimmerman will probably be found guilty of some charge. It may not be second-degree murder. It may not be a hate crime, but I wouldn't be shocked if it was one of the manslaughter verdicts, whether regular manslaughter, involuntary, whatever. For the simple fact that he got out of the car, okay? The way I see the law, the way I understand it, if you actively seek out a confrontation, I don't really understand how that law could be applied. I don't understand how George Zimmerman could use stand your ground as a valid defense simply because he sought out the confrontation. Let me tell you something. If I'm in Trayvon's shoes, especially if I'm 17 years old. I'm old and calm now. But if I'm 17 years old, I'm a 17-year-old hothead, and I'm walking down the street, and some dude is following me, I would have probably threw a brick at his fucking car. I would not hesitate to throw it. And then he gets out and approaches me. If I know I'm being followed, and then I get approached, I'm definitely going to throw down on this guy. No doubt in my mind. Even right now, to this day, old as fuck, I see somebody follow me, automatically my antennas are up. I'm ready to do whatever. I would automatically be freaked out by that. Right now, to this day. But if I'm 17, definitely something's going to happen. Look, if Trayvon was in the process of committing a crime, if he was breaking into a house or breaking into a car and Zimmerman jumps out and kid winds up shot, this shit would have not made a peep in the national news. Nobody would have given a shit, including myself. But that's not what happened. He was just walking down the street, okay? All this other stuff they're throwing out there, pictures of him on Facebook with weed and guns, and that's basically kid shit. The background on my Twitter is me pointing a fucking gun at the camera. I'm 100 years old, and I do dumb shit like that. I understand the defense has to go after somebody's character. That's any defense attorney, any lawyer would do that. But in this case, I mean, look, he was a 17-year-old kid. He'd had some problems, had some trouble, whatever. But you got to look at each case base by base. He wasn't doing it. He wasn't breaking any laws. He just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Zimmerman rolls up. The cops told him, stay in the car. Don't get out of the car. Okay? Had he stayed in the car, none of this would have happened. Now, do I think Zimmerman got out of the car with the mindset to murder him? No, I don't. I don't believe he intended. I don't even think he intended on a violent confrontation. I really don't have any idea why the fuck he got out of the car. He should have stayed his dumb ass in the car. None of this would have happened. But he did, and, the kid responded. Probably like a lot of people respond. Maybe rushed him. We don't really know because dead men tell no tales. So we really don't know who was the aggressor. We definitely know there was a physical confrontation. Trayvon wound up shot. In my opinion, that the fact that he got out of his car means stand your ground does not apply. Okay, he actively sought out that confrontation. So that, be that as it may, we're talking about Florida here. Florida is the state that produced the jury that let fucking Casey Anthony, a murdering pig of a human being, walk. She murdered her own kid, and these fucking retards in Florida let her off. So, fuck. I'm not saying Zimmerman's not going to get acquitted. Very well, he could be acquitted. I don't know. We'll see what happens. My opinion of the verdict, I think they're going to get him on involuntary manslaughter. I really do. I don't think it'll be a murder conviction. I think it'll be involuntary manslaughter, okay? Let's talk about the aftermath. Let's talk about the aftermath of a lesser verdict like involuntary manslaughter and the aftermath of if he's acquitted. Don't be shocked if he's acquitted, people. All you dumbass fucking idiots, do not start a riot. Don't go out there and blow up your own fucking neighborhoods. People in Miami who are old enough remember the 1980 Liberty City riots, where 18 fucking people died because 3 cops beat a dude to death. 3 cops beat 1 dude to death. So how does the community respond? Being geniuses? They fucking burn their own shit down, cause $100 million in damage, and 18 people died. You think 18 cops died? No, you dumb fucks. It was 18 of you guys. So don't throw any stupid mass riots, no shit like that. Okay, you want to protest, have peaceful protests and sit-downs and bitch and complain and get on the news, cool, do that. That's fine, that's your right. But don't tear your own shit up. Don't cause any more loss of life over this. No more blood to be shed than has already been shed. That's all I got. Anybody has any questions or comments, especially for you guys that's been following the trial really closely, because I have not. Hit me up, leave a comment, hit me up on Twitter at BoneBrann, BoneBrann. That's it, I'm out. Everybody be safe.